Making noble resolutions is not as important as keeping the resolutions you have made already. Set aside now and then a number of days during which you will be content with the plainest of food and very little of it, and with rough, coarse clothing, and you'll ask yourself, is this what one used to dread? It is in times of security that the spirit should be preparing itself to deal with difficult times. While fortune is bestowing favors on it, then is the time for it to be strengthened against her rebuffs. I'm talking to you as if I were lying in the same hospital ward about the illness we're both suffering from and passing on some remedies. A good character is the only guarantee of everlasting carefree happiness. Even if some obstacle to this comes on the scene, its appearance is only to be compared to that of clouds which drift in front of the sun without ever defeating its light. A change of character, not a change of air, is what you need. Whatever your destination, you will be followed by your failings. A person who is not aware that he is doing anything wrong has no desire to be put right. You have to catch yourself doing it before you can reform. I do not agree with those who recommend a stormy life and plunge straight into the breakers, waging a spirited struggle against worldly obstacles every day of their lives. The wise man will put up with these things, not go out of his way to meet them. So, to the best of your ability, demonstrate your own guilt. Conduct inquiries of your own into all the evidence against yourself. Play the part of the prosecutor, then of judge, and finally of pleader in mitigation. Be harsh with yourself at times. How much longer are you going to serve under others' orders? Assume authority yourself and utter something that may be handed down to posterity. Produce something from your own resources. How much longer are you going to be a pupil? From now on, do some teaching as well. Why, after all, should I listen to what I can read for myself? Precepts have the same features as seeds. They are of compact dimensions and they produce impressive results, given, as I say, the right sort of mind to grasp at and assimilate them. The mind will then respond by being in its turn creative and will produce a yield exceeding what was put into it. Why does no one admit his failings? Because he's still deep in them. It's the person who's awakened who recounts his dream. Philosophy's power to blunt all the blows of circumstance is beyond belief. Never a missile lodges in her. She has strong, impenetrable defenses. Some blows she breaks the force of, parrying them with the slack of her gown as though they were trivial. Others she flings off and hurls back at the sender. The soul is in captivity unless philosophy comes to its rescue, bidding it breathe more freely in the contemplation of nature, releasing it from earthly into heavenly surroundings. This to the soul means freedom, the ability to wander far and free. It steals away for a while from the prison in which it is confined and has its strength renewed in the world above. An ordinary journey will be incomplete if you come to a stop in the middle of it, or anywhere short of your destination. But life is never incomplete if it is an honorable one. At whatever point you leave life, if you leave it in the right way, it is a whole one.